Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All black Hispanics and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
Love, clap it up. I should be good. We in Baltimore, Sabbath Service, you understand. Today we're going to be reading in Leviticus chapter 7, verse 20.
Numbers? Yeah, Numbers. So like Numbers chapter 7.
Numbers chapter 7. Start with the part right. Because this will not be off.
Yes, some kind of starts with kapah.
Just let me know when to stop, all right? I want to read over.
I'll
take the first route.
Now
bear with me. Somebody. All right. Kapah, Akaf, Aishura, Zahab, Mala'ah, Qatarah, 21, Parah, Akkad, Kan, Baquar, Ayal, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Bun, Shanafwa, Ba'ilah, 22, Sha'ira, Izayam, Achar. Can you take that over?
Akkad. Look at Ta'af, verse 23. Wala zab zab zabak. Okay. Wala zabak. Shalom yum. Shalom yum. Bakar. Shana yum. Ayalam. Kamashya. Atawadium.
Oh, yeah.
Verse 23, third line. Kamashya.
I'll take it over. Wow. Aitawadium. Kamasha. Kabashiam. Banya. Shana. Kamasha. Zahab. Raban. Atan. Natana. Go ahead.
Oh, you had the done the all.
Done the all. The what? Bun. Is that I or Tazah?
That's Tazah.
Tazah what? R. 24. Where your woman. Ashal Yashia. Ashia Labanya. Zabalawan. That's Zebulon. Aliyah Ab. It's like Aliyah Abba. Bun. Kalan. 25. Para Banwa. I Rath. It's like Kwa I Rath. Kasap. Achaf. Shalashim. Ma'ad. Shakwala. Mazarak. Akkad. Kasap. Shabaya. Shakwal. Bashakwal. Kodash. Son of Hum.
26 is the last one.
Count the water. Wala Ayam. Salaf. Wala. Bashaman. Amana Ka. 26. Kapa. Akaf. Aishara. Zaham. Slahi Zahab. Wala Watarath. That's it.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 7, verse 20 through 26. Verse 20. 1 spoon of gold and 10 shekels full of incense. Verse 21. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. Verse 22. 1 kid, the goats for a sin offering. Verse 23. And for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nathaniel, the son of Zuar. Verse 24. On the 3rd day, Elab, the son of Helon, prince of the children of Zebulun, did offer. Verse 25. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them was full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. Verse 26. 1 golden spoon and 10 shekels full of incense. Give me 1 second. And that's it.
Back in the Hebrew.
We're going to be starting at Numbers chapter 7, verse 27 through 33.
No, you want to take this one?
That's right. No.
This is up to you.
Yeah.
Go.
This is Numbers chapter 7, verse 27. Par. Para. Akkad. Bun. Bakara. Bakar. Sloppy. Nayol. Akkad. Kabash. Akkad. Bun. Shanafwa. La'ailaha. Verse 28. Lahaya. Lahaila. La'aila. Verse 28. Sha'ayar. Azayam. Akkad. Lakat ah. Verse 29. Walazabak. Hashalayam. Hashalam yam. Barak. Bakwar. Shanyam. Alayam. Ayala. My bad. Kamasha. Right? Kamasha. Athadium, Kamash,
Kamasha. Kamasha.
Kamasha, Kabash,
God.
Yum,
God.
Banya,
God.
Shana, or
No, you right.
okay, Shana,
Kamasha.
Kamasha,
Zaha.
Zaha, Koraban, Al Ya'ab,
Abba at the end. Allah.
Al Ya'ab,
Allah.
Allah Ya'ab. Is that it?
Mhm.
Bun, Kalan, verse 30. Bayawam, Harab, Ya'aya, Harab Ya'aya,
Yai. Awaba.
Harab Ya'ira, Ya'aya,
Awaba. Yai. Awaba. Yai.
Harab I,
It's like Awaba. Yai.
Harab Yai,
Yeah.
yeah, Harab Yaya. Nasha Ya'a,
God.
Nasha Ya'a, Labanya,
God.
Ra'ai, Ra'awaban, Ra'awaban,
The and the was connected. We're all bound.
Ra'aban.
Anybody know what that is?
Ra'aban is root.
God.
Al Yataza war. Al Yataza war. Bun. Shadaya Awar. Shadaya Awar. Verse 31. Karabanwa. Wa'ai Roth. Kasak. Ka'af. Kaf. Shalashayam.
What verse we at?
We had 31, sir. Wama Masha Quo Ha
What should call up?
Masha Quo La Mazarak Akkad Kasap Waba Ayam Shaba Ayam
Shabayam.
Shabayam Shaquo Bashaquo Hakadash
Quadash. What Quadash? Anybody know what Quadash means? Lashawan. Quadash.
Oh. Language. Hebrew.
Lashawan. Quadash. Lashawan. What does Lashawan mean? Which one is holy? What does holy mean? I say holy in Hebrew.
Oh, Kadash.
Holy language, holy tongue.
Quadash. That's it. The holy. I got to double check. I was questioning myself. It's good time.
Shana Yaham
Are you right?
Mala Ayam Salaf.
Okay.
Balawala, balawala, ha.
No. Love. The outside.
Okay, balawala.
Below love.
Balawala. Bashaman. Bash Yaman.
No, you was right. Bashaman. Okay.
Lama nak.
Lamanaka.
Lamanaka. So we stopping at again. 33. Verse 32. Kapah.
Okay.
Kapah. Akaf. Asherah.
Okay.
Zahab.
Mhm.
Mala'ah. Quataraf.
Okay.
Verse 33. Kara. Par.
No, para.
Para. Akkad.
That's a par, right? That's a.
Bun, yes. That's a bun.
Sometimes some of these characters look like, in the Syria. That's what y'all seeing online. It's a par and a rub, which is para. Go ahead.
Para. Akkad. Bun. Bakar. No, you said Bakwar.
Yeah, you want to get that quar. Quar sign. Quar.
Ayo. Akkad. Kabash. Akkad. Bun. Shanafwa.
Okay.
La'ai. Laha. La'ai laha.
La'ila.
La'ai la. Then that's it.
Excellent job.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 7, verse 34. That's verse 27 to 33 in the English.
Numbers chapter 7, verse 27.
Numbers chapter 7, verse 27 to 33.
Okay. Numbers chapter 7, verse 27. One young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. 28. One kid of the goats for a sin offering. 29. And for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eliab, the son of Helon. Verse 30. Of the 4th day, Eliezer, the son of Shador, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer. Remember when we found out we're all born, like, make sure y'all come into them Hebrew classes. I'm saying we went over yesterday the nations, but if I'm in next week, I'll do the tribes. You'll be able to find, you'll be able to pick up certain words. You'll be starting to pick up certain common words in the Hebrew. So those common words, you want to start learning the nations. You'll hear them in the prayers. You know what I mean?
Come.
31. His offering was of silver, charger of the weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels. After the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 32. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. 33. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. That was, the last one was 33, right?
Come. This is like, so I just want to say, to add to the scripture, just to give thought or sign. So like when we say, when back then when the Levites was like all the offerings we gave, like the food that was cooked was given to the Levites. You think about when they come with the bowl that is silver and weighted, you know what I'm saying, and the gold and all of this that they came with that stuff sitting in, that went to the Levites too. So like, you know what I'm saying? To the priests. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about the way that we were providing for the Levites for the service that they was doing, they wasn't no like in your mind, don't think of like other nations they were living like how would you say, you would picture like how Esau is out there, right? How the priests live. When you think about them, they walk around with the same garments on. They don't even look glorious. Like every nation look glorious. You know what I'm saying? The Levites, you went inside one of their houses, they were fed well. Every nation had to, sacrifice. They were fed well. They had gold, they had silver. You know what I'm saying? They was styling just like everybody else. You know what I mean? I just wanted to throw that out there for something to think about. Because in the world, whenever the world presents somebody to be holy through their eyes, they always, seem like they do without, like they have less. You know what I'm saying? They have little, and then that's the holy way. You know what I'm saying? But now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 7, verse 34 through 30.
And listen, it's going to get back to that too. You know what I'm saying? When we in slavery right now, but the Lord, in this time, priests, that's how they was paid, compensated for that.
Come.
Oh, not right now. That's cute.
They're going to be reading Numbers chapter 7, verse 34 through 40.
You get them situated. You good? We won't bring you up after this one.
Verse 34 through 40, first in the Hebrew.
34. Numbers chapter 7, verse 34. Sha'ayar, Isaiah, Akkad, Akata'af, 35. Was up. Stop. Walazabak. It's like a Walazabak, Ashalamia, Bakwar, Shanayam, Ayalam, Kamasha, Aitadia, Kamasha, Kabashia, Banya, Shana, Kamasha, Zaha, Karabani, Alaya Tazawar, Alaya Tazawar, Ban, Shada, War, Shadia, Ban Shada, Right. I'm at the end of 35. Am I saying this right? Shadia.
It starts with the Shah.
Shadia War.
I see.
Shadia War.
Oh,
I think that's it.
Shada, that's a duh.
Shadia or Shadia War. Shadia War.
Yeah, that's not
36. Well, your woman. Hakama
that's a
Yashia. So like,
the first word was B.
what did I say? I say cut.
Yeah.
But your woman. 36. But your woman. Hakama Yashia. Nasha Ya'a. Banya. Shemaiwan. Yeah, who's Shemaiwan? Another common important figure. Who's Shemaiah? Anybody know? Or remember?
Say it again, sir.
Shemaiah.
Simeon.
Simeon. That was-
Oh,
Shalom Ya'ala. Bun. Tazawar. Yeshadia. 37. Hora Banwa. Kwa'irath. Kasab. Chav. Shalafia. Uma'ah. Mashakwallah. Mazarak. Akkad. Kasab. Shabaya. Shakwal. Akwadash. Shanayam. Mala'ayam. Salaf. Wala. Washaman. Ka. 38. Kapa. Akaf. Aishara. Zahab. Mala'ah. Qataraf. 39. Para. Akkad. Bun. Akwar. Ayal. Akkad. Kabash. Akkad. Bun. Shanafwa. La'ila. 40. Sha'ayar. Isayam. Akkad. Lakata'af.
I'm going to be reading Numbers chapter 7, verse 34 through 40. And 1 kid of 1 goat for a sin offering, verse 35. And for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elazar, the son of Shador. Verse 36. On the 5th day, Shalumiel, the son of Zurashadiah, prince of the children of Simeon, did offer. Verse 37. His offering was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl with 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. Verse 38. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. Verse 39. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of first year for a burnt offering. Verse 40. 1 kid goat for a sin offering. And that's it. Salakia. You know how you present a gift to somebody in the world? It might be like flowers, and the flower might be in the shape of a cup. So you might put like I don't know, like some incense in plastic and put it inside the shape of the cup of the flower. You know what I'm saying? Each one. So they have like, and then there's fruit at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you make it look nice. When it says,
like a basket.
yeah, when it says 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, that was like a golden spoon that they presented, and they put incense inside the spoon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you present it, like how you, yeah, kind of. So like, even when we present stuff, like our style of, I just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like our style was like presentable. It looked it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't just have somebody, I got you this.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, right.
I mean, you can, but you know, when I give something to somebody, I'm gonna put it in the bag. You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of flair, maybe a card or something like that.
Right. And that's how, and it just adds to, that's how important these sacrifices, they wasn't just giving it to the Levites. They were presenting it to the Most High.
Right.
The Levites was doing the work of accepting it for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just something that they just gave, look at any old type of way. You know what I mean? The same way, with the way the Most High tell you to come in You know how you say wash yourself before you put these garments on because they holy, right? When you come up on the stage and you go to camp, we don't go to camp looking any old type of way. You look glorious,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that just add to. I know last week we was talking about the showbread and how important the departments was. So we just don't. When with this showbread is up here, you presenting it to the Most High, so you don't put it on a dirty tray.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want the tray to be nice and gold and clean, like you or like the Most High is sitting in front of you and He is going to eat the showbread. So you don't just, you handle it like somebody is going to eat it. You just don't just lay the bread on the floor or on a table. You know what I mean? Because really this bread we're gonna dispose of this bread after it's done, but this is presented to the Most High, so you handle it that way. I just wanted to add that in.
Yeah, that's why we put this flare on.
Right,
We put these garments on, these headpieces on. This is a part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? To be presentable, to be warlike, and not to half do these things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not to be lazy.
Exactly. That's why you see throughout the years, like we always upgrading our flare. You know what I'm saying? We always upgrading the Sabbath Service equipment. Always upgrading our garments, our flare, our chains up. There's never lapse. You understand? Keep our culture intact. You know what I mean? Keep our everything. You know what I mean?
No sweat. So white man is lazy. Esau is lazy.
Like you was mentioning. You see, they trying to be us so bad, but it's like you don't even want to be a Jew when you see these guys.
Right.
So like that's a Jew. Nah, I'm good.
They lazy. You know what I mean? They go in there with juice stains on their shirt, all that stuff. They're lazy. Not taking a shower. Yep. Don't smell good. Yep. He's so lazy. This why the world is going to chaos. The world is split in two and is getting ready to go into an implosion of violence because Esau is lazy. He wants to skip steps. He don't want to find out if you a real immigrant, so-called immigrant. Right. He wants to look at you. He want to look at you and say you look Hispanic.
That mouse works.
You know what I'm saying? You look Hispanic, so we're gonna lock you up. We don't want to. We want to skip steps of the laws, and that's why you got incidents that are going through right now because they want to shoot first. They don't want to follow the rules that they put up. They're lazy.
Right.
But are we going to get? Oh, it's coming.
No, here's just a second.
Come on. We're going to get back into this though. Numbers chapter 7, verse 39. One young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. Verse 40. One kid of goat for a sin offering. And that's it.
Shout out to everybody checking out to tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like. Give me a fire emoji. I'm saying hit that like, subscribe. You know what I mean?
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 7, verse 41 through 47. Somebody at the door?
No, that's the okay. You can double check it. It's him working right there.
That's me.
Hey.
Take it.
Right now? Come on now.
I'll say it when you say it.
All right. Mr. Men up here, I'm out of here. Deny your Allah, present thyself in thy registry.
Deny Yahweh, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yashala.
Good night.
Deny Yahweh, Ban Yashala.
Good night, Allah.
Deny your Allah, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yashala.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat. Shabby. Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 7, verse 41 through. Oh, we just read it in the Hebrew. So
We just read it in English.
come. Verse 41 through 47.
Give us a shot.
62 or less.
You want to do
62 to 60. The last one.
the last one? I'm sorry, we'll get that later. So we at 41?
Verse 41, chapter 7, Numbers chapter 7, verse 41.
Did I read the last one or you did?
You read the last one.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Wala zabak. Hashalamyam. Bakwar. Shanayam. Shanyam. Salaki. Ayalam. Kamasha. Atadyam. Kamashya. Kamasha. Salaki. Kabashyam. Banya. Shana. Kamasha. Zahar. Karaban. Slap. Give me 1 second. Shalamaya Ow. Or
It's like 2 words.
Shala.
Get the first 3 characters.
Shalom.
Ya'al.
Ya'al. Ya'ala. Shalom Ya'ala. Bun. Tazawar. Tazawar. Yashadyam. Tazawar Yashadyam.
Shadia. You got something. Is it a yard at the end?
Tazawar Yashadya. Come. Tazawar Yashadya. Verse 42. Banyawam. Hashashaya. Hashashya. Salaki.
You got it.
Nisha Ya'a.
Okay.
Nisha Ya'a. Labanya. Gad. God. Allah Yasak.
You getting that? You gotta. Hey, when we get common words, you can stop and explain. This is this tribe, or these are some common words.
God is the tribe of Gad, Native American Indian brothers. But when you pronounce it, what I was, correct me if I'm right, Yara said in English we pronounce it Gad, but when you're reading it out of this book, pronounce it the way that we pronounce it from the Lashawan Kodash, what makes it God. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Bun.
Allah Yasak.
Okay,
Allah Yasak.
Allah Yasak. Bun. The I wa Allah. Salaki. The I wa all. Verse 43. Kwaban wa araf kasak akaf shalashim wa ma'a masha kwala mazarak akad kasak shabayam shakwo Bashaquo, Hakwadash, Shana Yahum, Mala'ayam,
Shania.
Salah. Say it again.
Oh, you good.
Salah. Wala.
I think it's Shania. But you know, either of us.
Shanlahum.
Shun. No, you
Oh, okay.
You can go continue.
Come on. This is Salah.
Okay.
Wala. I mean, Bala.
That's right. Walla.
Okay. Wala. Bashaman. Lamana Ka. Oh, Ka. Hold on. All right. Lamana Ka. Is it Lamana Ka? I know at the H you say it a certain type of way.
No, sometimes, or most of the time, when it's a her at the end, it's silent.
Come on. So it's
Sometimes
Lamana
it's
Ka.
not. But this is Nakar.
Ka.
Nakar.
Lamana Ka. Verse 44. Kapa. Akaf. Asherah. Zahab. Mala'ah. Quataraf. Verse 45. You know where we stopping at? Good enough. 47.
Come on, Council.
Par. Akkad.
Barak.
Verse 47.
Oh, 47.
I mean,
Yeah.
verse 45. I'll read it.
Barak.
Count. Para, Akkad, Bun, Bakwar, Ayol, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Bun, Shanakwa, La'ailaha, La'ailah, verse 47. Sha'ayar, Isaiah, Akkad, Lakata'af, verse 47. Wala Zabak. That's Lam. Hashalamyam, Bakwar, Shanayam, Shanyam,
There you go.
Ayalam, Kamasha, Aitadium, Kamasha, Kabashium, Banya, Shana, Kamash, Zahar.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Kamasha, Zahar, Paraban, Alayasak, Bun, the I were all, and that's it.
The eye Allah.
The I were oh, okay. The I were Allah, yeah. Now we're going to be reading Numbers. No, we did. Okay. Numbers chapter 7, 41 through 47 in the English.
Come. Numbers chapter 7, verse 41. And for the sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year, This was the offering of Shelumili, the sons of Zerashadai. Verse 42. On the 6th day, Elisaph, the son of Deo, prince of the children of Gad, offered. Verse 43. His offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, a silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of the fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. Verse 44. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. Verse 45. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for the burnt offering. Verse 46. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. Verse 47. And for the sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eliasaph, the son of Duo.
Anything? Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 7, verse 48 through 54. First in the Hebrew.
Numbers chapter 7, verse
48.
48 in the Hebrew. Bayawam. Ashaba Yaya. Nashaya Labanya. Aparya. There we go. No, Aparayam. Another one. Who is Aparayam? Ephraim. Correct, man. Aparayam is Ephraim. Ephraim is the so-called Puerto Ricans today, or the so-called Taino Indians. All right. Moving on. Aliyah Shamya. Saki. No. Aliyah Shammai. Bun. Ima. Why? Ima Hawad. Quina. Korabaniwa. Waira. Kasa. Ka. Shalashim. Shakbala, Mazarak, Akkad, Kasa, Shabayim, Shakwal, Akadash, Shanyaha, Mala Ayam, Salah, Bala Wala, Shaman, Amanakar, 50. Kapar, Akaf, Aishara, Zahab, Mala'ah, Qatarah, 51, Parah, Akkad, Bun, Bakwar, Ayal, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Bun, Shanafua, Ayla, 52, Sha'ayar, Isaiah, is that a Zoe?
Shall I what version?
52. Isaiah. I'm not seeing that right. Yeah, that's a Zoe. Isaiah. Is that a what or a Zoe? That's a Zoe. Verse 52. Sha'ayar. Isaiah. Akkad, Lahata'ah, 53, Elizabak, Hashalamyam, Bakwar, Shanyam, Ayalam, Kamasha, Idafyam, Kamasha, Kabashyam, Banya, Shana, Kamasha, Zaha, Koraban, Alishamai, Bun, I'm a I'm Yahawad. 54. And did I go too far? Where we stopping at?
We stopping at 54, sir.
Our last one. Bayawam. Ashamayanya. Nasha'a. Labanya. Anasha. Gamal. Gamalaya. Allah. Gamal ya Allah. What is? I don't know why that sounds that familiar. Gamal ya Allah. Bun. Duh. That's a war. That's it.
Now we're going to be reading. Numbers chapter 7, verse 48 through 54 in the English.
Come. Numbers chapter 7, verse 48. On the 7th day, Elishama, the son of Ammihud, prince of the children of Ephraim, offered. Verse 49. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. Verse 50. 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. Verse 51. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. Verse 52. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. Verse 53. And for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elishama, the son of Ammihud. Verse 54. On the 8th day offered Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur, prince of the children of Manasseh.
We're going to be reading on here.
We're going to be reading Numbers chapter 7, verse 55 and 61 in the Hebrew. Then in the English.
We're going to be reading Numbers chapter 55 through 61, first in the Hebrew. That was me. Numbers chapter 7, verse 55. Quarabanwa. Quarabanwa. Qua'ai Raf.
He was right the first time.
Kanwakan. Kasap. Akaf. Shalashiam. Wama'a. Mashakwala. That was right. When it's the H and the L, what sound you make at the end?
Oh, that's love.
La. Mashakwala. Okay. Mashakwala. Mazarak. Akab. Kasab. Shabayam. Shaquo. Hakwadash. Shana Yaham. Mala'ayam. Salah. Balawala. Bashaman. Lamanaka. Verse 56. Kapa. Akaf. Aishara. Zahab. Mala'ah. Quatarath, verse 57. Par, Akkad, Bun, Baquar, Ayol, Akkad, Kabash, Akkad, Bun, Shanathawa, and La'ila, verse 58. Sha'ayar, Isaiah, Akkad, Lakata'af, verse 59. Walazabak, Hashalamyam, Baquar, Shanayam, Ayalam, Kamasha, Athadian, Kamash, Bash, Kabashiam, Banya, Shana, Kamash, Zahar, Haraban, Gamalaya, Ow. So Gamalaya, Salaki, Gamalaya, Ow, Bun, Kada, Tazawar, verse 60. But Yawam, Hatash, Yaaya, Nashiya'a, Labanya, Banyaman, Abayadan, Bun, Gadaya, Naya, verse 61. Para Banya, this is our last one. Para Bun, this is our last verse. Para Bunwa. Para Bunwa. Wa'ai Raf. Kasa. Akaf. Shalashiam. Wama'a. Mashakwala. Mazarak, Akkad, Kasa, Shabayam, Shakwal, Bashakwal, Hakodash, Shanaham, Mala'ayam,
No, he was right.
Shanayaham, Mala'ayam, Salah, Wala, Bashaman, Lama Naka. That's it. Now we're going to be reading chapter 7, verse 55 through 61 in the English.
Numbers chapter 7, verse 55. His offering was 1 silver charge of the weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels. After the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. Verse 56, 1 gold spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. Verse 57, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. Verse 58, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. Verse 59, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Gamaliel, the son of Pedazar. Verse 60, on the 9th day of Ebladon, the son of Gideon, the prince of the children of Benjamin, offered. Verse 61, his offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. Verse 62.
We stopped at 61.
61.
Yeah, and going over these Salakia, but going over these, we get a full understanding of how we are supposed to the sacrifices of how meticulous it was back then, and the way they handled everything that's pertaining to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? As far as the sacrifice, it was done down to a T. And at some point in time, we're going to have to get back to this. So it's very good to pay attention and to really get in your mind that everything that we do, as far as though dealing with the Most High, you know what I'm saying, that comes to our traditions and our cultures, we do it in order, we do it in decency. When in decency, meaning that it needs to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? If you know that you don't half-ass sloppy, don't have or be lazy on anything. You know what I'm saying? Well, as far as though the instruments that's up here, they need to shine like never before. You know what I'm saying? Like in handling your department, it needs to be done to the most excellent that you could possibly do. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to be getting into Numbers chapter 7, verse 62 through 68, first in the Hebrew.
Numbers chapter 7, verse 62 in the Hebrew.
Reading all of it.
Is it Bapa?
62.
Come.
And just a heads up, you know, certain fonts in the Assyrian block form of Hebrew, you know, sometimes it can be difficult to differentiate. Like I got a particular font here, and this here to not.
Right.
On Blue Letter Bible is a particular font of the Assyrian, just like in English. You got your New Times Roman, you got your your various fonts. Sometimes you gotta change that font. Okay, this is a little bit more weird for me. That's how it is for the Assyrian block form also.
Right.
Or we're writing, so reading somebody else handwriting. But that first character is a cup. And if you look closely through your Hebrew alphabet, that cup look damn near identical to a bug. So I'll get into it.
Right. And Salah, if I may, what's crazy is when you were saying the what word did you use to describe the font?
New Times.
Well,
Assyrian.
that's what you read.
No, I don't know. I don't even know what they call this font. But just like in English, you got particular fonts.
Right. I was gonna say, if you look up here, all three of us are reading out a different font.
Right. Exactly.
Like, I got the I don't know the name of this font, but I know that it's different than the Blue Letter Bible, which is Officer Gannai reading out of, and then Cap is reading out of a different one. And you can read it out of the advice I get, reading out of the one that's comfortable to you, right? Because this one is comfortable to me when I'm reading up here. I can read it faster than reading in the Blue Letter Bible. But sometimes I do switch to the Blue Letter Bible because it has happened to me before where I lost the Hebrew on this Bible, and I had to read it off the Blue Letter Bible, and I could tell the difference in the font. So you want to practice reading in another font so you can get down the different fonts, so you can try to memorize, get a picture of which font, get familiarized with a different font, just in case you got to read it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the Assyrian, the Assyrian is, Esau did this. And we got to deal with it.
It's because of our captivity under the Assyrian Empire. We started writing in this form. So, don't be scared of the Assyrian. It's still Hebrew. It just ain't our original format. You got an ancient, and everybody just want to run straight to ancient, which is, I get the concept and the theory behind it.
So I because it's easy.
It can be deemed as easier also. But look, things happen throughout history. So, and here you're gonna learn both. So make sure you tune into your Ross class every Friday. And have that sheet ready. Because a lot of brothers that come in here, they try to run from that Syria. Ain't no, listen, that ain't happening here.
Yeah. One more thing to add too, right? And I say this every time, right? If chaos happens, right, and we are outside and we are getting an order to move somewhere, and there's different nations all around us, how crazy would it be? How we would make the other nations look when we pop out and Cat or the general gives the whole nation an order in Hebrew.
Right.
And we all stop what we doing and go do whatever, you know what I'm saying, the general gave us in Hebrew. Listen, it would shock the whole world or every other nation that's out there to see black people. You know what I'm saying? Former people that the stigma that they have on us of selling drugs, prostituting, being in prison, being in gangs. But a black man, give an order in a language that they never heard, and all of the people out there that's black and Hispanic understand that order in a language that they never even heard of, and they straight gonna do it. That's gonna put fear in whatever army, militia that he has out there. Because now we ain't speaking the same thing you speaking. We right in front of your face. It's like when you go into the Asian store and they talking about you in front of your face. You can't fight back because you don't even know what they say.
Right.
The other nations won't be able to fight back. They won't even be able to build a strategy to try to stop us or whatever we doing, because they don't understand what we're saying. Like, it would make us unbeatable. You know what I'm saying? You think about that when you think about how our nation was unbeatable back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But that was it.
Because sometimes, like, not only on the language tip, but just being in order and following our law.
Right.
That, being in order, being in subjection, puts fear in the hearts of our enemies. And also, just on the language tip, I remember a video. There used to be an intro on that video. And John Hyman was on stage. He's like, I think he said a card out of Rome. He said something like that. In the middle of his speaking, he was saying, call Edom in Hebrew. I don't know if you ever heard that audio. He said a card out of one. A card out of one is Edom. Out of one is Hebrew for
Esau.
Edom or Esau. He was given an order. I was in the camp, he was saying, but it was a situation like where he had to call Esau at camp. But it was like it was a viral video, but nobody understood what he said.
Right,
but us.
Right, so they out there doing whatever they doing, whatever crime they doing, and he's saying something, and because when you say something like "watch out," look behind your back in English, everybody look behind their back. Even if a person that's about to commit the crime, he gonna say, I'm gonna change my mind because he just said watch behind his back. But when you say Amadium, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody stand up.
And the nation, the other nations looking like, what they about to do? You know what I'm saying? It's a strategy for us. So don't think of it as you can't go without learning the Hebrew. Basically what we said.
Yeah,
if you're gonna be in the nation of
they camps, they said we're gonna get a new language.
Right.
So go ahead.
Yeah.
They think it's gonna come magically.
No, they can't. But you can't go without learning the language. It helps you. It's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it would be a curse if you didn't know it and an order came. You would be in danger. Luckily, you would have the brothers with you, but it would just you would hurt yourself and your family not learning the Hebrew. But that was it.
Let's get you. It's like and we didn't railroad it.
Numbers chapter 7 verse 62.
Mhm.
He said, Barah, Kapah, is it Akatha?
The ka and the tha is connected.
Akatha?
Ka.
Right?
Well, that's the how you say those particular characters. But the ka, hold on, wait a second. The ka and the tha is going to be connected. So you would drop the a off the tha, and it would be a ka.
Asherah,
Ka. That's it.
is not, you gonna drop the hot off of it.
That's silent.
Zahar, Zahaba,
The ha and the tha is connected.
also drop the B.
Drop the a off of the b.
So Zahab,
Ka.
Mahala,
La. La.
Mahala,
Ha.
Mahala.
There's no ha there. So it's a ma. Oh, you gotta start there. Ma, la, ha. The ha is silent.
Cut the rock.
Correct.
Verse 63. Is that Parah,
Ka.
Akara?
Now, again, that duh, this is a duh. When you're looking, again, this is what we was talking about fonts again, right? That duh be looking just like a ruh. But this is a duh. So it's a ka, and a duh. The ka and the duh is connected.
So then we drop
The a off of the d.
and it's Banah.
Hold on. Let's go back to.
I'm tripping. Slide.
You got the ka, and the duh. The ka and the duh is connected. So how would you pronounce that?
A cud.
That's it.
Salat, if I may. When I see that word, that's Captain Akkad's name. So it's the same way I say Akkad from Captain Akkad. Akkad.
You'll be surprised how common these words are in the Bible. You're going to hear brothers' names. You're going to hear nations. You're going to hear the things that we say, all the time. Let's continue.
Is it Bamabak?
Did you get ba?
It's B, right? B-A. Ba. Oh, it might be. Is it Ra instead of?
Okay, we got a card already, right?
Yeah.
Akkad.
Now what's after the card?
Third word. Ba.
Uh-huh. I think you might have skipped the word by mistake, probably. But in between those words,
Yeah, he's on
It's Ba, Wa.
ba na. Now that na, that's the ending na. The ending na. So this would be a ba and a na, and they're going to be connected. So what would that be?
Banah.
They
No, with the
connected.
A. So give it the A.
Uh-huh.
Ban.
Bun. What does that mean? We say this all the time. Coming up here,
It means son.
it means son. You'll see that a lot in the Bible. Bun.
And the fourth word. Aka.
Acquire. We got that. We got bun.
Oh, this one, this I think I didn't separate one.
Read this series. I'll help you out. And refer to your sheet.
You on the fourth word, right?
Come.
Come. Ayah,
Hold up. We got hold up.
Ayah,
No, you on the third word.
you on the third word.
There's this little dash right there. It kind of
yes.
separates it.
Okay, so
There
yeah,
you go. Mhm.
you said that's not the bar.
That is a bar.
It was bar. Yeah. Bakar. That's a D, right? Da.
That's a rock. It look like a dot, but that's a rock.
Bakara.
Close now.
Barak.
Hold on now. Ba, qua, and a ra. The qua and the ra is connected.
So the A is off.
So the A is off of the ra.
So,
Now the ba is by itself, so let's gonna see the whole thing. You got ba, and then you got the ka and the ra that's connected. How would you say the ka and the ra connected?
co. Yeah. Car.
Ka.
Bakar.
Oh yeah. But qua, yeah.
All right. You got Ayah.
Mhm.
Ayala. Ayala. Ayala.
Yes. Yes.
I thought.
That's a cup. Now that the too. That the look just like a cup. And for real, the cup, the and the hub, all of them look alike in the series. But it's like very, very subtle details that you gotta remember to look for. And when you read that hub, you got a little bit of space on that left line in between the top line. With the they connected, but you got a little swoop on the left. Like it's a bunch of subtle things. Now where we at?
Verse 63.
Come on, now look. This is the same word as the second word. Captain over the Shamar department. Of the whole school. Over the whole school. Over the Shamar department.
Oh, Akkad.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
And this is not by, that's Ka.
Come.
Yeah, so that's Ka.
Uh-huh. Now this is a good example because you got the ka and a ba right next to each other, so you can see the difference. It's very subtle though, right?
Come.
But they look the same, but it's like particular markers on there that you can see the difference there. Go ahead.
So Akkad. Hold on.
You got a ka, you got a ba.
And then we got that Ya.
It look like a W, right?
Come.
If it look like a W, that's a sh.
No, it's not a W. What is this line? I never
No, we up here.
That's not a
Oh
line.
damn,
No, you good.
my
You
bad.
good.
That's not nothing.
We up there.
Oh, we right here.
Yeah.
Come. So it's a Ka.
Oh, we up. There you go. Ka, a ba.
Ka above, and it's Sha.
Yep.
Kabasha. Kabash. Yeah. Kabash.
There you go. Excellent.
Akkad.
Ka.
That's Ba.
Ka.
But why?
Now, this is an ending no. It's an ending no.
What you mean? Oh, I see what you're saying. Just like this. Oh, so it's bun.
Ka.
Then we got Sha,
Uh-huh.
Shana,
Uh-huh.
Shanatha,
What's the last character?
and Shanatha Wa.
Ka. Now look. The na, right, is going to be connected to. I done lost my damn spot.
Second to last word, so
Verse 36, second to last.
it's 36. 63.
Let's start with a sh.
Come. The na and the th is connected. So a na, na, come. And then the woe will stand alone. So it will be all together. Sh, na, and then what's the last character?
That's a what?
So say it together.
Shanathwa.
Come. That's exactly it.
And then La'ah,
Uh-huh.
La,
That's it.
La'ala,
I love. Now that hus's gonna be silent.
Khan. So it's Lana.
I love.
La'ila.
That's all the word, right? And look, it's 11:43, so I'm gonna just run through these.
Come.
These last six.
I do have a question. How you know when a word is left off? Is it the dots at the bottom?
No. It's just how you speak Hebrew, basically. And so also it's like comment. You had something?
Yeah.
Good.
That the at the end is normally a H and a W. You always pronounce it alone. Well, the H is the prefix and stuff, but they changed the word to if it's talking about something or talking about is. Like the H is always silent, the W is always pronounced alone most of the time if it's at the end or the beginning.
And let me hold you like this. I wanna can you get back to this real quick? I'm gonna write. That's how you spell Ashley. That's what they're wrong. We know how to speak English, so here is the name Ashley. Well, you probably can't see it on the screen. When you're reading the word Ashley for the first time, when you were in elementary school, right? You're sounding out the words. What's the A sound? What's the S sound? What's the A sound? Some sounds is not going to be exactly the sound as it is on the alphabet. You know what I mean? So it comes over. That comes over time. You're not going to hear the Y.
Right.
Y is silent, but it's still Ashley. If I take this Y off, how are you going to say this now? Ashley. Right? The love sound. You're not going to say love in the word Ashley.
Right.
But when the kids are saying the sounds of the alphabet, they're going to say love, whatever. That makes a L sound, love sound. They're not going to say love in the word Ashley. Over time, you'll pick up particular characters and when it stops. It takes time. I'll tell you that.
Sometimes do with your it's not the same thing Kat was saying. But you learn the prefixes and the suffixes,
Root words.
and then the root words you'll see them as you go. Most of the time you'll hear people names. You'll see certain things. Like you watching Lashawan Kodash, you will learn a whole bunch of the root words.
Right.
But the prefix and the suffixes, I would learn those right now, so you can identify them. Like what, is prefixes, suffix, and love. So you'll know to say those by themselves. Because and what most of the time in the beginning of a word, you say it by yourself, then the root word comes, and then usually the prefix comes, which is a what and a You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, the Hebrew a little different. The Hebrew a little different because the conjunction, which is what, which means and, is not going to be by itself. It's going to be connected to the word. What is basically and in Hebrew. but it just takes a while to get that over time. You'll get that. So a lot of words are connected and conjoined, but like Carell was saying, you got root words within that word that help you differentiate what's connected, what's not connected, and things of that such. You understand? But like the word "and" might be a prefix or a suffix in the word, which is a conjunction. It's like you got sometimes it's difficult because you're going into English to explain Hebrew. It can be difficult sometimes.
Right, you gotta watch the Lasha Wan Kodash every Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? New England, UK, it has UK has a officer New York.
So we got your rod down here.
Virginia came up with a beautiful Hebrew class. You said Officer Yarash, Virginia. Baltimore now has a Hebrew class, started back up, been up for a while now with Officer Yarah. And one thing about Yarah's Hebrew class, I like it because he gives you a lot of root words. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you need to really identify the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he gives you a lot. He goes into the days, the months, and he give you a whole class about the days or a whole class about the months. So it's like you working, breaking all of these language down to a small category, like how we was when we was children. You know what I mean? So you just got to go to the Lasha Wan Kodash. You know what I'm saying? Sabbath service is the practice. Lasha Wan Kodash is how you learn the Hebrew.
Right.
In so many words, because it was we could explain this all day, Cat. You just gotta go to class.
Right. Whole discussion. We have verse 64.
Yeah. Numbers chapter 7, verse 64.
I'm gonna just run through this because we got 10 minutes. Sha'ayar, Isayam, Akkad, Lakata'af, 65, Ulazabak, Aishalamya, Bakwar, Shamyam, Ayalam, Kamasha, Aita, Yum, Kamasha, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, Kamasha, Zaha, Koraban, Dan, Dan, Ban, the Ain, 66, where you want ice, yard, Nasha, Labanya, Gun, no, slug, Done, Tribe of Dan, probably, Achayai, Akaya, Akaya eyes are, Gun, I'm a Shadya, 67. Did I go too far? Korobani wa Iraf, Kasap, Akaf, Shalashim, Uma'ab, Mashakwala, Mazarak, Akad, Kasap, Shabayo, Shakwal, Bashakwal, Okadash, Shanyaham, Mala Ayam, Salat, Bala, Bashaman, Lamana Kha, 68. Am I going to 68?
Come on, it's the last verse, sir.
Kapa, Akaf, Aishara, Zahab, Mala'ah, Korataraf. Yeah, that's it. I remember going down, if I could real quick, before we read the English. I remember going down in DC and they did the same thing. They gonna put that book in front of you and you are going to read the ancient. I mean not the ancient, the Assyrian. You're gonna sound it out, and then eventually you'll be running a Sabbath service. that's how it goes. You know what I mean? So it's something that you gotta force yourself to follow along. As you force yourself to follow along, you will pick it up. I guarantee. I'm telling you, this is the only way I know. If there's another way, you let me know, Corral. Let me know if there's another way. But if you following along in that Hebrew and you trying to catch each character that priest is pronunciating as you go through, you're gonna be more proficient in following it. Then you're gonna start doing what? You're gonna start saying it. As you following along in what he's saying, you're gonna start saying those characters. That's how you start to read. That's how you start to read. You know the alphabet, you know the characters. Now you following along. Now you learning how to say these words. Everybody understand? In the English.
Numbers chapter 7 verse 62. Numbers chapter 7 verse 62 in the English. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. Verse 63. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. Verse 64. 1 kid of goats for a sin offering. Verse 65. And for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Abidan, the son of Gideon. Verse 66. On the 10th day, Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai, prince of the children of Dan, offered. Verse 67. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. Verse 68. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense.
Just a minute up here. Marty.
Now,
Come.
no.
A lot.
Bro. No. You can use that cup, I'm just saying. No, you better put the wrong thing in there.
It's a deal on that side. It's a lot.
You're right. Yeah.
La Yashala.
Men of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua brought Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua brought Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua brought Yah.
Hakadam. Aymayim Wapaya Hakadam. Which means stand and face the east.
The east is behind us. You want to do everything?
What's going on, 12? We can leave, yeah, we can do the Lord's Prayer.
1, 2, 3. This is the Lord's Prayer, first in the Hebrew, then in the English. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Wadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malak Wapka, Daba'ah, Wetizayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arakza, Kawa, Hayah, Washemayim, Nathan Lanaw, Lakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalak now, Kabawak now, Kasalak now, Kabawakia now, Wala'ah, Daba'aya now, Wanasaya one. Above, Habashai now, my yun, Rye, Kaya, Lakub, Kamalakwa, Waha'Allah, Wahata Pa'ara, La'awalamya, Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debts. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Men of Israel, we want to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. So, which means turn. Men of Israel, Aymayim Shabbat, Aymayim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakathah,
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakathah,
Ayamatah. So, which means turn. We want to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Aymayim, sisters Aymayim, which means stand. Sisters online too. All right, we're gonna give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Aymayim Shabbat, Aymayim, Barak,
Yahweh Shema Adonai B'Shem Yahushua.
Ayamatah. Class dismissed. Do we still got 4 whites up here? Make sure we get some more. Give it your rough.
Dad, I went basketball 2 times.
What you doing?
Watch a documentary about ISIS.
Okay. Guess what?
What?
I got a package yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Yes, I cannot wait to Passover. Let me tell you what I got. I got my Passover dress, I got two actually. It's gonna be one is red and one is brown. And it's got fringes on it already, and it's nice and shimmery. And then I got these pants. They like oversized, and it's got the like the little lining on it. Are you listening?
Yeah.
It's got the lines on it. Look. Cute, right? So, and then I got like a jumper. It's like big at the bottom, and then it's like spaghetti strap. But I also got a shirt to go under it. It's white. Cannot wait. The only thing that I do have to get though is the shoes to match it. And hey, you see that?
Yeah, but see, you gotta understand, look, America created ISIS, and now they're using them as a reason to go back into the land and take whatever resources, or do whatever evil crap America does. They all devils. God damn it.
Who are you?
I'm your righteous conscience.
So why you look like me?
I'm his righteous conscience. But because he's your head, I'm also your righteous conscience.
Okay.
It's nice that you ordering all of these things, but did you pay your Passover fee?
And broadcast that on YouTube.
Baby, you gotta Passover fee.
Nah, not yet.
It's the walk. I got us.
The what?
No sweat. I got it.